I heard a statistic the other day, and the statistic was that 40% of people would prefer not to talk to a person in buying things, in buying situations. Now, that leads to a whole bunch of people saying, well, we're not going to need salespeople, or we're not going to need sales at some point because people are going to just make up their mind and buy things. I think the rumors of the death of sales and the death of salespeople are largely exaggerated and move on, because I believe that we're always going to need salespeople, that particularly for complicated or big things, it's just helpful to have someone along who can guide you through the journey. Now, what we don't want is to be sold to. That's been proven a long time ago. What people want to do is buy things. So they want to be buyers, so they won't help through the buying process. And that's what a great sales people do, because it's all about creating know, like, and trust. So the question I often ask people and business owners when they're having challenges getting sales, or they need more sales, so they've got plenty of leads, but they're just not converting on those leads or not closing those leads, is what kind of a sales process do you have? And what I usually get is, well, we get an inquiry and then we call them and then we go out and we sell them. And my next question is, well, how's that working for you? Because what are they doing? Well, what are they doing is they're going from I just met you to marriage. And people just don't buy that way. They don't go from, it's just not the way we work as humans. We don't go from I just met you to know, like, and trust. You have to create a process. So when I ask the question, what kind of a process do they have? Usually what I get is too short. So it either, and usually both, doesn't have enough steps or enough touches in it, or it doesn't have the time of contact that we need to develop know, like, and trust. So if you look at your sales process, does it have a number of steps in it to allow people to know, like, and trust you? Or is it just a quick step? And does it give you the 5, 6, 7 hours of contact that you're going to need to establish that relationship? Now, I want you to think about, like, if you went to a seminar and you sat in a room with a group of people for 9 hours, would you know those people better? And you were conversing with people on your table and talking with them a break. Were you going to get to know them better than just going in, having a 20-minute conversation and leaving, and then coming back and having a 20-minute conversation and doing that 8 or 10 times until you had the same 9 hours? No, it's not going to work that way. The time is important. So, what kind of a sales process do you have? And is it long enough? And do we need to add some steps into it? So generally, what you're going to want to do is draw out what your current sales process is, make a sales flow chart, and then you're going to need to add in steps, and then you're going to need to add in steps. So a great sales process may look like this. You get an inquiry. Great. You send them some information immediately, responding, say, we have your inquiry. And then you call them and you have a quick conversation to establish if there might be a fit between what they need and what you have. And then you send them some more information, and then you book a call. And then you likely have a couple of videos that would go to them. You can see more and more touches. So my suggestion to you is you're going to want to add more touches and more time into your sales process, and you'll get more sales. If you'd like help developing out your sales process and improving your sales, you're going to reach out to us. All the information will be around this video somewhere, and you can reach out to us. You can set up a session. We'll be glad to have a quick chat with you and review your sales process. Hey, until next time, all the best.